I am named actually Bishop Kenya Michael Lotome, or actually lecturer clergy. In that case, which is actually a teacher in theology, systematic Christianity, theology, and also Islamic studies experts. Here in Kenya, I am actually presidential aspirant of United States of Kenya Republic, come 2022, God willing. Today, I'm here in Nairobi, which is actually the capital city and also national government in Kenya Republic. Here at Mbagazi East Constituency, Mbagazi Village. And I would like us to see the Word of God in relation to religious political philosophy. That is found in the book of Titus, chapter 3, verse 1 and 2. And actually our topic today is doing what is good. This is the evil season of COVID-19 among other calamities in Kenya and worldwide. So the Word of God reads like this. Remember the people to be subject to rulers and authority, to be obedient, to be ready to do whatever it is good, to be obedient, to be ready to be whatever is good, and actually verse 2 also, to slander no one, to be peaceful and also considerate, and to show true humility toward all men or mankind in that case. Doing what is good. Today I will wish actually to say that I'm wishing actually all candidates of Kenya Certificate of Primary Education who are doing the exam today. I wish them God's wisdom and also knowledge from human knowledge, which has been impacted them by the teachers, which are very hardworking in Kenya, despite very low salaries, monthly salaries, but there are people who are committed to do their work despite all those challenges. So I wish them the best success as they do the exams. Doing also exams to go from one level of education to another one is also doing what is good, like what the Bible now says here. Remember the people to be subject to the rulers and authorities, to be obedient, to be ready to do whatever it is good, and to slander no one, to be peaceable and considerate, and to show true humility toward all men or mankind. That is. What do I want to say? Most of the things we do nowadays, worldwide, particularly here in Kenya nowadays, people are not doing what is good. And in the Bible also, in James 4:17, whoever knows what is right to do and not doing it is actually doing sin. That's why even our Vice President of the United States of Kenya Republic, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, has actually stopped indefinitely all reggae political, political rallies of being bridges, building bridges of ignorance, BBI, among others, rallies, political rallies, which are being actually carried on by these wayward evil leaders who don't mind about the lives of Kenyans. And so by doing that, they have been doing very bad things to us. And that's why now this COVID-19 is actually becoming a menace in Kenya nowadays. That's why also God is sparing poor people like me, Bishop Kenya Michael Lotome, among all other people here in Mbagazi village, Kibera, all these slums areas, Garibangi, Mukuru Kwajenga, Madare, Kayole, we can see all poor people are very healthy, despite actually COVID-19 killing all rich and rich politicians and wealthy, also civil servants and also other businesses, people who are very rich. But we are alive ourselves by God's grace. You will wonder to come around here in Mbagazi village. You will see people who are, many of them have been displaced during elections, violence, post-election violence of 2007, 2008, 2017, 1982, Raila's coup, that was actually staged by the Kenya Air Force, 1982 coup. These people are displaced and they are all running to, Kenya, Nairobi capital or national government as we speak now. With this a new governor, which is actually general, Kenya Air Force General, called His Excellency, Muhammad Ali Badi. And that's when Nairobi is becoming better. Since actually Badi took over from, Songo. Now, the area is becoming clean. People are, are not buying water. Here, even in Bakassi. People, they are enjoying. Those people have been, eating this, dirty, dump site food. Also, Uhuru Kenyatta have lifted their lives by, this kasi mitani, these are, we call it the job. We have been given by youths, to do. Even university graduates, many of them and colleges are doing this job. And they are given money after every 11 months, 11 days, 5,005 shillings. That's why I'm asking also, I'm requesting the president to uplift these people's lives by, adding this money. Otherwise, things are better a little bit now. Since we got a new governor, the one who have replaced actually the former governor called Mike Bubi Soko, who is now facing so many, cases, and also now things are becoming better. What again is becoming a problem is these politicians, they are calling people to their homes, like now the deputy president. Raila Amolo Odinga, even the office, his office is now the chief of opposition leader, his office is closed because of COVID-19. He also has contracted even himself, by this carelessness. Now Deputy President Ruto is calling people to his current home. He is holding every now and then meetings there again. So even though, despite actually, he is not heeding the president's directive, likewise Mudavadi is doing that. Wetangula is doing that. It's called even Mudavadi and Kalonzo Musyoka. All these positions, Gideon Moi, is calling people to his father's premises, Moi Kabara. They are actually not stopping. They are not heeding the presidential directive. And that's why the Bible said, we need to be subject to the rulers and authorities. If the president said, stop any gatherings, you have to do it. But this position now, they are actually not heeding it. The deputy president actually is going against his boss. He's not subject even himself to authority. And he has started another party called United Democratic Alliance Party. That means now, if anything bad happened to Kenyans, he will tell, Criminal International Court, the World United Nations International Criminal Court of Justice, that I am not in the government, and he is leading from the same government. So what am I saying? I've laid this man called Deputy President off. I am now the new incoming president of United States of Kenya Republic, who formulated this kind of government. 2018. You see? This is the government in place. It's called actually Jubilee Reformation Movement. And in addition, we can even call it actually the handshake of Raila Amolo Odinga also has contributed to my success. March 9, 2018. I can even call it actually Jaramogi Reformation Movement. Because he has actually helped me a lot. But that handshake has even made Jubilee now to have many parties who are coming in. Like now ODM, like Kenya African National Union Party, KANU. Like Kalonzo also is coming in, but and Mudavadi and also Wetangula. But they are not genuine friends. They are not genuine friends in Proverbs 17:17. A genuine friend must be loyal to you. These people, although they are saying that they are part of Jubilee Reformation Movement, they are actually going against the president. When the president said, don't do these, parallel meetings, they are doing it. Don't actually dish money to give people, bribery. They are doing it. So actually, although they are coming in now to join us, but not genuinely until they prove it through their actions, that they are subjective to the authority, they are subjective to the authority, submission. They must submit to the authority. If the president says stop doing these evil rallies, they have to do it in all ways. Not to call people to give them in their own homes, because these people, they have already grabbed everything. When you hear now the deputy president is owning all Sugoi in Eldoret, is owning all Karen in Nairobi. Likewise, Mudavadi. Likewise, Kalonzo Musyoka, where he has taken all land of Yata and many other, Wakampaland. Watakula, Karen. They have taken Raila Omolo Odinga have taken off this forest now we call Karen. They have already taken it over. So they are calling people to their home and they dish money and they are going against the government. We don't want that kind of life. Another thing is we want also the Minister of Education to check this qualification management system whereby people are dished with given some certificates which are not used. Okay? We want Dr. Juma, actually, the man who is in charge of these qualification centers, data, to check each person, including myself, Michael Otome. I've done my CPE, Certificate of Primary Education 1977, to see what I've done, my real qualification. I have done even from 1981, to check what I've gained from that data, the real thing. And also my education in geology. I have various degrees to check Visual International University, what I've got there in my degree. And also done diploma in geology. I've done in Kapsabet, Bible College, to check accredited college, to check what I've got it there. Because now we have so many fake pastors who don't want to take the education system in the right way. That's why you see everybody now they wearing collar and have educated, what. I'm teaching theology myself. I've been to school, theological college for many years, more than 10 years. And I don't claim to know the Bible, I'm still learning. I have various degrees and diploma, and I'm still learning. But we have so many fake of them being used by the politicians, especially even Deputy President, and Wetangula, and Mudavadi, and Kalonzo Musyoka. They are misusing some fake pastors, fake people, even they are not soldiers. They are actually professionals against illiterates. We have so many of these people in Marsabit. So many of them. Illiterate people are being uplifted in Marsabit, all for 7 federal states, 290 constituencies, 140 wards assemblies. We want the government, even the Minister of Education, Mr. Makoha, to check this data, to go to the supercomputer of Kenya to check who are genuine professionals. So that when election even comes, when people are given allocation of job opportunities, these illiterate people should be not taking advantage of actually making people who are professionals from different fields, education. You will see so many teachers, even in these primary schools, secondary schools, universities, these fake universities and fake secondary schools and fake privates and fake whatever. They are being taught by class 4 leavers or even standard 8 leavers. You see? And they are called teachers. You can see soldiers who are not trained completely. They are now in army. They are in police. They are in education. They are in, even some are giving, they are doctors. This kind of scenario is making Kenya to go back. More than even the time we go to the colonial government took over the country. That's why the country is now paralyzing completely all the sectors. Education, security-wise, agriculture and medical, health sector, call them. Things are coming down because we have illiterate people in every field. We have so many people who are very rich, damn rich, and even in Marsabit. And they are not actually, they are standard 8, standard 7 livers, and some are even standard 2 livers of 1972. I know so many friends, even my classmates, many of them. They are now the bishops, and we have left them actually. They are dropouts. Why? They are very rich people, more than us, who have various degrees. Even I have people, I know of many of them. Now the government, we don't know the government, which is actually killing professionals and uplifting people who are in school and standard 8 leavers, standard 7 leavers of my time of 1977 to be actually the one who are leading the country. We are going to have a very terrible country. And that is why now I want even the President, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, to pressurize this man called Magoha to go to the computer system of national qualification management system to check who are genuine disabled, who are educated and who are unschooled, so that people cannot continue killing each other. In fact, in Marsabit, we have lost so many people, including bishops, who are very trained. I know many of my friends. like even African Inland Church. African Inland Church, where in Master Bishop, the only professional, we have a very strong profession also, is there. Bishop Kolboga of like some schools in Master Federal State was killed here at the, Diguna, Bagani. Died. His wife now is moving around, by these rocks. They have already dismantled the family. I know so many, like even my classmate in university, Bishop of Narok, Reverend actually Musro, Simon Musro, he was murdered of Narok. Go to Anglican Church, 2 bishops have been crushed on helicopter crash. Stephen, I don't know, 2 years, of Gabra, the most learned also man, he is actually crushed by a plane. He went up with so many politicians of Marsabit. Another one called William, Bishop William of Anglican still, he was crushed. He was actually my deputy, Christian of Marsabit High School. I was actually the shaman. He is also crushed. So this government is killing professionals. I am now even on run myself. You see, my son is amputated leg. Mysteriously. He was shot actually. And when I took the hospital, Mike Baki, Mamalu's hospital, his leg was actually destroyed completely. And they said, oh, the doctors are on strike. And we went and amputated the leg in Kijepe, African Land Church Mission School. That boy now has no leg. Bishop Piri here, I served him. Harvest International. It's one of the biggest church of Mbakasi village. He was beaten like a small kid by 2017 by his colleague, actually called World Assembly now, Michael Okada, our MCA. I took 51 Samburu and Maasai, because Samburu and Maasai is a subgroup. And also another subgroup called, Ulpruko, actually, and also Gekojuki, Samburu, and call them Jamus. I took 51 warriors, the best of the best. I took them to Raila's office. Capitol Hill 2017. April 17. And actually Raila closed his office. He refused to listen us. He was afraid of us 51 warriors of Maasai. We left him, we left that office, and we have left a letter. We told him, if you actually, Ogada will keep on beating Bishop Biri, we will also take care of him. As Maasai, Samburus, and Purko, and Kekonyuki, and also Jamus, 51 warriors. I was the best, I was actually the leader. Bishop Kenya Michael, and it has stopped. From April 2017 up to today, that man now is 7, and now he's continuing his work very well. And he's a Luo, both of them are Luo, they're fighting. You see? What am I saying? Remember me 2022, if you want to have a safer country, to be your president, come 2022 for winning. Bishop Kenya Michael Otom, and I will save you. And I want His Excellency, I'm pleading to His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta to pressurize Magoha, George Magoha. All those people who have been harvesting money without certificates, without the degrees, genuine degrees, without the diplomas from all sectors, including spiritual affairs, including secular, must be withdrawn. Especially Czech University of Leicester University is the one which is teaching this, these fake things. And it's being actually, most of the party which is actually sponsoring that kind of fake degrees and diplomas and certificates is actually Kenya African National Union Party. Kenya African National Union Party of Gideon Moi, the son of Moi, is the one who is giving out money, and then people are given certificates, diplomas, degrees. We have so many of them in Marsabit, and all federal states. And that one is also killing now, is encouraging fake people and school people and trained people to kill professionals. So even Gideon Moi, the son of Moi, who is the senator, and he's also saying he wants to have some higher offices, he wants to fight for the president, he must be held accountable by ICC, International Criminal Court, over that fake thing. Okay? The president must make sure that actually Gideon Moi will not continue messing up like his father, who is going to plunge this country into mess by giving useless people who have not educated, who have no education, to kill professionals all over. in all sectors, including spiritual health and secular. Otherwise, remember me 2022, God willing, as your 50th president, and my deputy vice president will be His Excellency Aden Barre Duade, and powerful Prime Minister will be Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. 2032 vision, the person who is going to succeed me, or even earlier, will be, United States of America, retired President, His Excellency Barack Hussein Obama. Remember 22 as your 50th president. God bless you, Kenyans, and even everybody who is living in this country. God bless you.